Welcome back. Welcome to another Tales from the Workshop from Mr. Jones Watches. Last week we had our nearly perfect sale in the Neal Street shop and it was really well attended, so thank you to everyone who took the time to come down to it. The shop team came up with a really nice game for everyone who visited the sale to play, and this was a kind of spot the imperfections in one of the nearly perfect watches. So if you were successful in identifying the imperfections, then you're entered into a prize draw where you could win a watch. Of the nearly 300 people who entered this competition over the weekend, only 12 were successful in identifying the imperfections. So I guess it goes to show that the nearly perfect watches really are nearly perfect. Last week, as a lot of you will be aware, we released our updated case design, and I was really heartened with how positive the reaction was to this. So thank you, first of all, to all the people who took time to comment on last week's video and share their thoughts. Of course, there were some people who said they had a strong feeling for the old case, and for the foreseeable future, we have good stocks of that case, so it will be available as a special order. You just need to contact the customer service team. But I would say overwhelmingly, people understood why we'd made the change and responded in a really positive way. And yeah, we're really looking forward to rolling out over the next few months more and more of the models in the main collection into the new case, with a view that maybe by the new year, the old case is more or less retired. It probably won't be retired fully until probably next summer, just because we've got quite large quantities of some of the models already assembled.
And so if the white cube camp brings Inigo.
We've done a kind of experiment where we've taken a bunch of our cases and we've placed them in these specially constructed metal boxes, and we've buried them in two secret locations down at the River Thames. And the idea is that we'll leave them there for at least 6 months and then take them out and see how they've evolved over that time. I guess the original idea for this project kind of came when we used to have the Oxo Tower shop that was right by the River Thames, and I used to see the Thames rise and fall each day with the kind of the tidal swells. And I just thought it could be interesting to sort of use that sort of longer scale time and movement to add a bit of story, a bit of narrative to the cases. I guess the impetus for actually realising this project came from the new case design. So as part of that, we reflected that we're not really the company that sells on the design of our watch cases. We're much more about the watch face and the time-telling function. But I guess I thought, well, what if we were the company that was selling on our watch cases? What would we try to bring to the case design that was interesting and unusual? And I think what I came up with was the idea that we would sort of tell a story through the case. And I guess I'm thinking about how when you find pieces of glass on the beach that have been worn sort of beautifully smooth, they have a really nice aesthetic quality. I mean, I don't imagine that our cases are going to get worn to that sort of smooth, rounded off shape. I think they would have to be there for a really extended period because stainless steel is such a hard material. I've set a reminder for 6 months' time to go and have a look at them and to see how they're developing. But it's possible we might leave them in there for several years I guess just really get a rich kind of patina on them. So yeah, that's something for the future that I'm just sowing the seeds of now. Okay, that's all for this week. As always, I hope it was an interesting insight into what we get up to here, and I look forward to reading your thoughts in the comments down below.